Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson, and I'm back doing another trade. This time it's the pound Aussie, and I did it for the London close. In other words, after the market makes a move within the blue box, and anytime after 10 o'clock in the morning or thereabouts, actually it was even before 10, started to do a move back. It took a while. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay in the trade. It's about 19 pips I'm up. If it breaks the bottom, I'll stay in, and if not, I'll just close the trade. So I got in at just about 10 o'clock, which was right in this area. I took the trade. It only went 4 pips against me. Went sideways for a while. And in this situation, the meter doesn't help at all. But you can keep an eye on it if you really want to. Very easy to put the meter on. Currency power. And just apply it. And here we go. Pound is somewhat neutral. Aussie's still a little bit weak. Don't know if it's weak enough. It's actually got to go up a little bit more for this to come down. As I said, it's the London close, and generally as a rule the meter doesn't do much help. But I just wanted to show you that the meter is showing for the pound 59. It's still just about neutral. That's why it's not going up anymore. And the Aussie is starting to gain a little bit of strength. As it was going up, the Aussie was less than 10. Forex Nelson is back, and I finally decided to close the trade. I ended up doing the pound New Zealand and the pound Aussie. This one on the left side. I decided to close the trade as it's struggling to break through. It may break through and keep going down to the goal line, but I'm always happy with 10 or 20 pips. And this is the London close. Got in around 10 o'clock, and a little bit more than 2 hours later, kind of got tired of it, waiting for it to do the pullback. So I decided to close the trade now on the pound Aussie. I got in at this cursor here, which is about 10 o'clock this morning, approximately. And I got out right here at this cursor for 18 pips. And the other one, I had more troubles with it, but eventually it came and gave me almost about 2 pips here. I always say I'd rather close out with a few pips than lose 20 pips. So there was a grand total of $1,805, as you can see down at the bottom. And also wanted to point out, hopefully you traders caught this last night. I was out at a function last night, so did not trade the Asian session, but here was the news, and it did over 150 pips. That was the Aussie news. So pound Aussie and Euro Aussie, those were the 2 big movers, or you could say winners from last night. And even the pip trigger was announcing the fact to buy prior to the news, right on this blue candle right there. It was saying to buy 15 minutes before. I teach that, how to trade news, before the news, or after the news. If you waited for the 5-minute candle or even the 15-minute candle to close and then get in, it still went up for another 170 pips. So that news was really strong last night, the Aussie news. You can go to Forex Factory and you'll see it. So as I was saying, anytime after 10 o'clock, 11, sometimes even 12, when you see a big move, or fairly big move, then expect some kind of a pullback. You want to learn how to trade either before the news or after the news, or the London close. I teach that, and if you look right below this video, you'll see a write-up similar to this. Here it is right here, how to trade the London close, and then of course how to trade news trading, either before or after the news. I do teach that along with many other ways of trading. So anyhow, if you don't have the PIP Trigger, I urge you to get it. PIP Trigger full package is $250, and this is well over 17 gigabytes of training, and there's like 345 videos done by me, and I threw in 20 bonus videos, lots of PDF books and Word documents for you traders who like to read. I personally prefer videos. That's why I've done a lot of videos, to try to teach you how to trade the PIP Trigger system. I've been getting a lot of questions. A lot of traders ask me about this $1 million trade plan, and I basically show you how you can do just one trade a day, 20 trades a month. All you need is one trade, as I said, and you only need 10 pips. As soon as you grab your 10 pips, you can close the trade and you're done for the day. And then after that, you keep reading the document that I produced, and in less than 1 year you turn $1,000 into $1 million. And I just showed you how easy it was. I got 20 pips there, so if you have a day when you got 20 or 30 pips, you can actually, in theory, take the next 2 to 3 days off. And if you can manage to get good at this, you can actually only work maybe 1 or 2 days a week and take the rest of the week off. So if you want to know more about the $1 million trade plan, working side by side by the PIP Trigger system, feel free to get in touch with me. You can call my cell directly. Here's my number. And if you live too far, just shoot me an email. Here's my email. And I do prefer Skype, so here's my Skype ID. And if you Skype me, and we can do screen sharing, and I can show you a lot more tips on the PIP Trigger trading system, and I can answer your questions. After 14 years and 45,000 hours in front of the charts, you begin to see how the market moves every day. And once you see that, then you take your favorite system and you trade it the way I trade it. And I do give 12 versions of my PIP Trigger. So it actually works out to $20 a system, and each system I teach you how to trade it. There's a lot of similarities, but the concept is always remaining the same. Red, we're selling when you get the triggers, and blue, we're buying when we get the triggers. It's a little bit more complicated than that. As I teach in the training videos, you just don't take every signal. It's not a good idea. But when everything lines up, the way I teach in the training videos, you will find success. So anyhow, that just about wraps up this video, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trade and video, good luck with your trading, and bye for now.